So what's going on? Welcome to a brand new video and a brand new takeaway. I have never tried Popeyes in my life. I put this poll up, asked you guys what you want to see. Popeyes and Wendy's have brought out a brand new menu. Five Guys hasn't yet. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. Let's just dig straight in. So quickly, before we dig straight into the cloudy lemonade, which by the way looks so refreshing, there's going to be no side angles you're about to see because I've had a few people saying that they find the side angle a bit annoying, especially there's no audio. So they said, will I try a video where it's just straight ahead? So that's what we're doing. So comment down below and let me know which one do you prefer, side or none. Let's dig straight in. Cloudy lemonade. Oh, that is quite tart, to be fair. Whew. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. It's very, very refreshing. It's basically just loads of lemon smacks you in the face, and then afterwards it becomes really refreshing. So this is really refreshing, really tart. It isn't carbonated whatsoever. It's just like a juice, really like a very thin juice. That's really, really good. I like that. I would give this a solid 7 out of 10. That's very, very refreshing. Also in this video, just ignore my hair. I've just washed it and it's going crazy in this heat. So, the big bag. We have Cajun gravy, beans. Of course, we have got a cookie. Anywhere that offers a cookie, you know I'm getting it. And then their box deal, which is brand new. Let's open up the box. This is looking decent. So we have a hot honey dip. We have Cajun styled fries. We have, oh, they gave me just honey as well. We also have a biscuit, which I've always wanted to try from America because it looks like a scone from us, but I don't know if it is, just a scone, so I'll soon find out. 2 chicken pieces and their brand new burger. So let's get the fries out. We're going to try the fries first, as I do with all these brand new reviews. So they are fully coated Cajun fries, which look good. They look sort of like a McDonald's type fry, but they don't feel as crispy. The Cajun seasoning on these fries is really, really tasty. The Cajun seasoning smacks you in the face straight away. However, the quality of the fry is dreadful. It's not crispy on the outside. It's like got a little bit of a bite to it because it's a little bit stale. The potato on the inside isn't fluffy. The quality of the chip is actually generally like one of the worst takeaway chips I've ever tried. But the seasoning is really, really good. The seasoning massively saves that. Without the seasoning, awful. If you put that seasoning though in McDonald's fries, yeah, because McDonald's fries are the best takeaway fries in my opinion. Hot honey, it's very liquidy, but as you can see it's like fluorescent orange. Try and see what this is about. That's hot and that's honey. Woo! Yeah, that is quite spicy. They're not shy and hot, part of that honey. So, the review of the fry is, I'm going to say a 4 out of 10, just because the quality of the fry is honestly terrible. It's such a bad chip, but the Cajun season is so good, it doesn't feel fair to give lower than 4, because the seasons on that fry are really good. The hot honey dip, personally, it's too spicy for me because I am a wimp, and the flavour of the honey is very, very like sharp as well. Like it's very intense honey flavour. So for me, I would give that about a 4 out of 10 as well, because I don't hate it, I don't mind it, but the honey is sharp, the hotness is sharp. So next up, we have the beans. Tried before. They look decent. That actually smells so good. You can smell the smokiness of it and it looks so good. But I haven't got a fork on me right now because I did think they put a fork in the box, so I didn't bother getting one before the camera. So I will get one eventually. We'll just put it onto the fries and use the fries as like a fork. Inventive, why not? Oh wow. Whoa, that's good. Mmm. That's insane. Smoky beans. Whoa. Yes. Now we're talking. That is so good. Let me use another chip for another load of beans. That's unreal, that. That is honestly the best beans I've had my whole entire life. Because the sauce, as you can see there, it's so thick. But the flavour of the smokiness comes straight through. You're smacked in the face with a deep, smoky flavour. With herbs, with perfectly cooked beans. They're very soft, but still got a slight bite to them, so it's not like mush. And because the sauce is so thick, you barely get any tomato whatsoever, but it comes through just at the end where the smokiness and the herbs and like the pepper feel like it's going to be too much. The tomato comes through and just soothes all back down again. That is absolutely insane. That is unreal. Let me get another bit of that before we move on. That honestly, incredible. Incredible. Generally, my favourite thing I've tried from a takeaway in, I don't even know how long, but it's so good. I actually don't know how you could improve this. This tastes insane, but I feel like there always is a way of improving something. So I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. That is the highest I think I've ranked anything in for such a long time. But that is honestly incredible. And next up, we have their chicken. So I'm going to take one bite of the chicken just so I can tell you if it's good chicken or not. And then we're going to eat it with that because, wow. And we have Cajun gravy. So you can dip both in with the biscuit. So you can just put it all together. And then the burger. I'm literally so excited. So far, Popeyes, I like it. So the chicken is a decent size. You get a good sized chicken there. The crunch on the outside is okay. It isn't as crunchy as KFC's chicken, but it has got a good bite still to it. There still is some crunch there. The chicken on the inside, there's ever so slight, tiny bit of dryness, but I mean slight, and I'm being picky here. But it's very good, and it's got pepper on the outside, so there's a bit of seasoning there, a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, so you get a bit of flavour. By itself, the flavour doesn't knock you off your seat, but it's good. It's not just plain, boring chicken strip. Crunch, pepper, salt, pretty much soft chicken, tiny bit dry. So as itself, I would give this a 6 out of 10, just because I want more crunch and slightly softer chicken. But let's move on. We'll do the Cajun mayo first, as I've already obviously done the beans, but I'm just doing the beans for myself because I think that's gonna be insane with that together. Like, this is a very runny, as you can see there, Cajun gravy. I think this is gonna be really nice. Like, I'm excited for this. I wish it was thicker already. Very runny. So, if they made this thicker, it would be a million times better because it is so watery. It waters down the flavour of the Cajun gravy. You get little hints of Cajun, little hints of meaty gravy. However, it literally is a bit watery. So the flavour comes in small waves. It's not a massive smack in the face. It's like there and it just goes away. So, could be better. It is a little disappointing, I'm not going to lie, because it could be really good, I feel, if they just whacked a load more Cajun in there, loads more like meat juices, like meat gravy flavour, and thickened it up. That'd be really good. But because it's so watery and the flavour isn't great, I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10. Because it has the ability to be good, but isn't yet. I literally am so excited for this, I'm not even going to lie. This is going to be good, I can tell. Yep. Soft chicken, because somehow it's softer in here. Soft chicken, crunchy on the outside, beans, smokiness. With refreshing lemonade. Yeah. That's getting better and better the more I'm trying it. Because all these flavours obviously have a lot of pepper, loads of salt, herbs. It's so tart, they just cut through all of that, which is delicious. So up next, we have the biscuit. that I always hear Americans talking about. To me, this just looks like a really flat scone, whatever you say. I say scone, don't know why I said scone there. It looks literally just like a plain version of that. So I'm going to try it by itself, and then we're going to put it in the gravy, because I think I usually hear Americans say gravies and biscuits, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Do you know what it is? I thought this was going to be dreadful. I can see why they like that. I like that. So the top of it, it's got a really strong crunch to it. I thought it was going to be soft, so it shocked me a little bit. Really crunchy on the top, a slight bite on the bottom, and then soft on the inside. And then it tastes very buttery. Very, very buttery. Oh, I quite like that. I'm going to have another bite, just to be certain first. So I got a little bit more of the insides that time. It is a bit dry, not gonna lie. The more I'm eating it now, it is becoming a bit dry on the inside. The crunch on the top, the slight bite underneath is really good, and it is so buttery. It's basically, just imagine a normal scone, like probably potentially deep fried with loads of butter on. I'm not selling it, but it's nice if you like butter. I think you like this. But I'm gonna dip it in the gravy, even though the gravy's a bit rubbish, but that's what I see Americans talking about, biscuits and gravy. So, biscuit and gravy. That improves that gravy actually, because the gravy's seeping into the bread. So whereas with the chicken, it just sort of comes off it. It doesn't like hold the flavour as much. Whereas with the bread, it's soaking into the bread. So I get more Cajun flavour, get more like meaty gravy flavour. And also it's less dry, because obviously the bread's getting softer from the gravy. I can see why they like that. The biscuit by itself, because I do really enjoy the crunch, I do really enjoy the butter, but the inside is a bit dry. I'm going to give this a 5.8, because without anything, it would be dry as sticks. You'd be really sore in the throat. But with like gravy, I would give that like a 7 out of 10. And I would definitely get one of these again. I like it. On to the main burger. The only thing I took out of this is slaw. I left everything else the same. All the sauces, lettuce, everything else. I literally just took out slaw because I can't bear slaw. Look at that. That is chunky. Cheers. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. The chicken burger is so crispy on the outside, nice soft chicken on the inside, peppery, almost like spiciest cheese in there, and then comes through with Cajun flavour. Unreal. The flavours in there are insane, and the bun, honestly, it's so, I don't know if you can see, if that's translating through the camera, it's so soft, the bun. Let's take another bite. And this Cajun-y ketchup is coming through. It's insane. This Cajun ketchup has also got like a smokiness to it, with the flavour of like the seasoned cheese. Honestly, so good. And the batter on the outside of the burger's got the same as the chicken strip did. Salt, pepper, with all the Cajun flavours, and it's so soft compared to the strip. This is so much softer. It all ties in so well together. If you're a fan of like smokiness, chipotle, and good seasoned chicken, honestly would really recommend getting this. So it wouldn't be fair now if we didn't dip this in the Cajun gravy. Yeah, just a little bit of extra Cajun flavour there. That's good. That's nice. I like that. Now with the beans. At this point, anything works with the beans except from the biscuit. That works as well. That burger is honestly really good. Juicy, flavourful, soft bun. Really, really, really tasty. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm going to give that a decent 8 out of 10. The only way you can improve that is if you add sort of like some bacon in, so some treats in, something like that. But in general, that's a very good burger. I really like that. I'm glad I've got that as well, because it's absolutely melting at the minute. So, the last thing to try is chocolate chip cookie. Yes. If anywhere sells a cookie, I will be buying it. Let's go. Let me do a little tear for you. It's literally so melted. On the outside, it's crispy. On the inside, it's soft, it's gooey, and there is so much chocolate in here. Melt in your mouth. That is an insane cookie. I would like a little bit more vanilla flavour, I'm going to be honest, because you can't really taste any vanilla, but there's so much chocolate and crisp on the outside, soft on the inside. That is the texture you want from a cookie. Insane. I would 1000% get this again. They also do a double chocolate one, so I'm definitely gonna get that because this is so good. This is getting a decent 7.8 out of 10. If it had vanilla, it'd be getting top marks. Yeah, that is absolutely, ooh, straws in the way. That is absolutely delicious. I've absolutely loved Popeyes brand new menu, and for trying it for the first time, I'm so pleased that Uber Eats have decided to put it on there because this was absolutely insane. Liked majority of it. Just the fries are terrible, but outside of that, most of it was pretty decent to be fair, so I'm really happy with that. So, Wendy's is bringing out a brand new menu, so I was going to try that as well, because obviously in the polls you guys said you wanted to. With Five Guys, they haven't brought out a brand new menu yet. Do you want me to? Because most people selected Five Guys. Do you want me just to order anything on the menu, and I'll just review anything on the menu? Or do you want me to wait until they bring something new out and then review it? So let me know, what kind of things do you want us to do with the Five Guys? Let us know what you think of the side angle of the camera not being in it. Do you prefer it not being in it? What kind of... which preference do you have? That is the end of the video, and I've absolutely loved it. Take care, stay safe, see you guys in the next one.